Brenda.
What?
It's so hot.
Oh my god, I know.
I don't know why you don't have an air conditioner in this place.
Well, I have 3 ceiling fans, so I feel like that's good enough.
It's not good enough. And outside,
it's totally good
the
enough.
sun is so bright.
Oh my god, are you wearing sunscreen?
Oh no, sweetie.
What? That is so bad for you.
I know. I mean...
Okay, well, I will show you what sunscreens to get.
You're not wrong. I do need to wear sunscreen. Melanoma is an equal opportunity killer. What are the best sunscreens, Brenda?
Well, oh my gosh, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Ah! Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Brenda, and welcome back to Daily Dose Of. This is different from the intro clip because I filmed that and I realized the coloring was all off, so now I'm just refilming the whole video. As you can see from the title, today is going to be another skincare video. Since summer has fully hit the city now, I figured I would focus on sunscreens today. I have the top 4 sunscreens for sensitive skin. As you know, I have sensitive skin, so these are some of the ones that I have been trying and loving. Before I hop into the 4, I'm going to talk about a quick comparison between chemical and mineral sunscreen. Most of the ones I'm talking about today are going to be mineral sunscreen. So the way those work is they reflect sun rays off of your skin like a mirror, whereas chemical sunscreens absorb the sun rays in a chemical formula and kind of dissipate the heat that way. And something to remember with chemical sunscreens is to make sure you avoid oxybenzone as a chemical. Look in the ingredients because that's pretty high on the toxicity rating. It causes like allergy problems, hormonal imbalance, and a lot of other skin penetration and damage issues, so definitely be careful with that. The mineral ones I'm looking at have titanium oxide and zinc oxide, and those are the ones that help reflect the sun rays. As far as SPF goes, make sure you're also buying ones that have broad spectrum on it because there's UVA rays and UVB rays. SPF actually only blocks UVB rays. These are the ones that causes sunburns as well as non-melanoma skin cancer. The UVA ones are the dangerous ones that you want to worry about, and those are actually not really blocked by SPF, so make sure you're getting broad spectrum. So sometimes when you're thinking like the higher the SPF number, the better it is. Not always the case. First one on the list is La Roche-Posay one. This is the La Roche-Posay Ultra Light Sunscreen SPF 60 Broad Spectrum. This can be found at your local drugstore. The formula is super light and fluidy. It soaks into the skin very fast with a dewy finish. It's got non-irritating chemicals as well as fragrance-free. So if fragrance tends to bother your skin, this is something that is fragrance-free, so it will be safe for it. Number 2 on the list is by Supergoop. This is the Super Power Sunscreen Mousse Broad Spectrum SPF 50. So Supergoop has been a brand that's been super big on social media over the past year. I usually see a lot of the social media influencers with it, as well as it promoted in a lot of different other places. I have tried their Everyday Sunscreen one before, which formulation-wise is very similar to La Roche-Posay in the sense where it's a light, liquidy, kind of your classic white cream that blends clear into your skin. But this one is cool because it's a mousse texture, and I've just never really tried some sunscreen like this, and it's just kind of fun to apply. It comes out mousse kind of like you would use for your hair, but it soaks into the skin alarmingly fast. It leaves a dewy finish. It doesn't feel greasy or heavy on the skin at all. So this one is also antioxidant rich, it's good for sensitive skin, and it's also water resistant. So if you're planning on going to the beach, this is something you can apply for all over your body. Number 3 on the list is by Vanicream. This is the Vanicream Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 35. Now this is a much thicker consistency compared to the other 2. This is more if you have very dry skin, as you're going to have to really work it into your skin. So sometimes when you have those thick creams, it kind of has a white cast until you work it into your skin, so you got to be careful with this one. I wouldn't personally use it if you have normal to oily skin. This has omega fatty acids for the moisturizing, as well as vegetable squalane for anti-redness. But once it soaks into the skin, it's actually quite lightweight. It just kind of takes a little bit extra on the application process. Last but not least is one by Coola. This is the Coola Mineral Sunscreen Unscented Matte Tint SPF 30. So this is also a mineral sunscreen with broad spectrum. Something interesting about this is it comes out beige, but then it soaks into your skin with a clear finish, and it has a little bit of a powdery, not quite chalky finish because there's silicone in it. So I don't know if you guys have ever used the Benefit Professional Primer as well as the Tarte Primer. Those are both silicone based, so it kind of had that powdery finish to it. This has that, so it'd be a really good makeup primer. If you have darker skin tones, definitely try to test it in the store because it might leave a chalky finish. It doesn't on my skin tone, so like a medium-ish skin tone, it's good to go. This has rosehip oil for antioxidants and shea butter for moisturizing. Hoola is also known to be about 70% natural and mostly chemically free, so it's definitely really good for sensitive skin and has a lot of non-irritating properties in it.
Oh my god, Brenda, thank you so much for showing me what sunscreens to use.
You're welcome, Victor. I hope you really enjoy these and try them out.
Like, honestly, I did. Like, I'm just gonna, like, not die, and that's exciting for me because I have sunscreen now. Victor out.
Alright, so that wraps up the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for following along. If you have your favorite sunscreen, make sure you leave it down below. Or if you have any comments about the ones that I've shared, make sure you leave those down below. And I just want to, try more sunscreens now that the sun is out more and I'm out more because it's summer. Granted, you should be wearing sunscreen full time, like literally all year round, because UV rays can still get to you in the winter. But now that it's summer, I don't know. Be more careful and definitely apply sunscreen every day you go outside. So I will see you guys very, very soon for another video. Bye bye bye!